Hello, good morning. This is our weekly tarot reveal. So if you're watching this replay on YouTube, skip ahead a few minutes. I'm going to wait for everybody to get on. Good morning, good morning. Come on in. I'm just waiting for everybody to get on so we can get started. Hello, hello. Happy Monday, you guys. Did everybody have a good weekend? I know it was kind of like this energetically. Thank you, Miss Monty. Oh, good afternoon from England. Welcome in. My mentor's in England. All the UK people, I love it. I am doing great, Elizabeth. Thank you. Okay, so for those of you that are just stopping in, that are new here, we do this every Monday and Friday. What we do is we connect, we get the message of every day that's coming up, Monday through Thursday, and then on Fridays we get Friday through Friday through Sunday, if I can talk. We want to see what is going on with the energy so we know how to navigate our week, okay? Because the tarot is designed to give you that sneak peek of what is possibly coming up for you, okay? The more you attend these sessions, the stronger it's going to get for you because your energy is being put into the cards consistently, okay? So feel free to ask questions about tarot, spirituality, numerology, relationships, all the things that are important to us, right? Because this is what I do. And this is not a personal reading. This is a collective reading. But feel free to ask questions if you're wanting to learn, okay? So what we're going to do first is we're going to clear out the heart chakra. We're going to bring it back into balance, and then we're going to get started with the reading, all right? All you do while this bowl is singing is you just breathe. You give yourself a few seconds of your day to just be and relax and breathe, okay? Because the bowl has a high frequency attuned to the heart chakra. It's going to help you to come into that balanced state, okay? So here we go. Just breathe. Nice deep breaths. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. All right, let's all collectively take one deep, deep breath in. Fill up your lungs and pick up all the heaviness, all the fear, anxiety, everything, and blow it out. Just like that. Whoops. You can do that anytime. Anytime, as many times as you need throughout the day, okay? This weekend was a doozy. I told y'all it was going to be up and down. You didn't get the notification? That's okay. We just started. Hey, Miss Ann. Roller coaster of a weekend? Okay. Thank you, Miss Denise. I felt like it was a red lit kind of day. It's weird and chaotic energy. Okay. That's all right. Let's see what this week has for us. We're going to get our fairy blessing first, and then we will get into each individual days. Y'all are so kind. Thank you. Can you tell that I got up in time and got ready? It's not every day. Okay. My weekend was nice too, Anne. Let's see. Okay, what do we need to know? What is our fairy blessing for the week? And then y'all are going to pick the tarot deck. I have a new one. It's not like I've had it for a while, but I haven't actually, I think I've only used it once. So y'all get to choose if you want me to use this deck or not, but we'll get to it in a second. Okay, what is our fairy blessing for the week? What is our fairy blessing for the week? we have a blessing of clear foresight. Look at that. Okay. This is number 40. We have the blessing of clear foresight. So when we think about the number 40, let's talk about the numerology first, okay? Because 4 is all about practicality, looking at what is there, being practical, being grounded, and seeing what is actually going on. So this week, you're going to have the blessing or the ability to see things a lot more clearly than maybe you did this last week or this last weekend, okay? Because remember, the energy was kind of like mumbo jumbo this weekend, and it got me. Friday, Saturday was a good day. Sunday was just like a chill day, but yeah, some things happened that I was like, oh God. But anyways, so we have the blessing of clear foresight. So it's indicating that you're going to be able to see something that you normally haven't seen, okay? There's going to be some kind of revelation that comes up and you're going to be like, oh, okay, I finally get it. And it might come in the effect of a shakeup. Okay, now this could be with any relationship, it could be with a job situation, it could be within you, it can be anything because this is a general collective reading. So when we have this clear foresight, it's giving us an opportunity to move forward in the way that we want to because now we can see clearly. So it's going to ask you, are you going to believe what you're seeing or are you going to continue to do the same old thing over and over again? Okay, so Saturday was my relax and retreat day. Sunday was great. Nice. See, I did Saturday mix and mingle, Sunday rest. Tamara, please stop spamming the chat. Thank you. Let's see. I have my first paid healing session to do today. Non-family member also. Good for you, Amy. That's awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do, yes, you can learn tarot as you're watching this. I do have a whole self-paced tarot module if you're wanting to learn tarot, but you can definitely learn through these sessions. I finally got my teeth to stop hurting, and I can talk for the first time in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry about that, Elizabeth, and thank you for the compliment. Okay, so let's pick the deck. We're going to choose between... This is the one that I've only used it maybe once. So this is the Pulp Tarot. Okay, it's very, I don't know, spicy. And this is the Light Seers Tarot. So tell me in the comments, deck 1 or deck 2 would you like for me to use for the collective reading? 1 or 2. It's very like vintage or the Light Seers Tarot. And then y'all help me keep track in the comments of who won. Okay, TikTok is taking off with 1s, but 2s are coming in too. 1 or 2. Okay, Instagram's getting 1. We might try the new one. We still got some lovers of the OG tarot, the Light Seers. What's the count on TikTok, y'all? And what's the count on Instagram? So we have 1 or 2. I don't know why it's hiding comments. It irritates the shit out of me that it does that. Okay, 1's have it on TikTok. It's hard to tell on Instagram. It looks like close. Let's see, 1. Okay, it looks like 1's got it on both. All right, so let's do the Pulp Tarot. Let's see. Let's try the new deck. Why not, right? So let's see. Yeah, it looks very pin-up. Sorry, Ann, your comment didn't show up. TikTok hid it for whatever reason, so I had to unhide it. Okay, so like I said, we're going to look at each day this week, see what energy is coming up for us, and then we'll pull some oracle to see what else is coming up. All right, what do we need to know this week? We have our monthly magical masterclass happening on Wednesday, you guys. So make sure if you're in the tribe, pay attention to your email. Let's see. What do we need to know for this week? If you're learning tarot by watching this morning, just realize that I didn't shuffle like the crazy shuffle trying to make it fly out. The way that I shuffle is like the actual tarot way. I don't want to sound like an asshole when I say that, but the chaotic shuffling trying to make the cards fly out is not it. Okay, so if you're learning tarot, you don't have to do that. Okay, a lot of people struggle because they think that's how they're supposed to shuffle tarot. That's not how you shuffle tarot. Okay, so let's look at the energy for today. Ooh, we have the Knight of Swords. So we have the Knight of Swords telling us that today is a day of swift movement. Your thoughts are probably going to be going 90 miles an hour. However, this is about a quest for truth. Okay, you're going on this quest and you want to know what your truth is. You want to know what the truth is about a situation. You're facing something head on because you're in a good mood, you're in good energy, and you can see things clearly. Okay, the Knight of Swords moves very fast and he's ready for this rebellion. He's ready to make change. He wants something to be revealed because then it helps the change. See what I'm saying? So with the blessing of clear foresight today, you're going to have some sort of ideas or just thoughts coming in. Write them down so you don't forget them. Okay, I always think, oh, I'll remember that later, and I don't. It's a lie. I lie to myself all the time when I say that. I'll remember that later. I won't. Okay? I have so much that goes through my mind. There's no way. Okay? So whatever you're thinking of today, whatever ideas come into mind, no matter how big or small, write them down because they're going to be useful either today or later on. Make sense? And make sure also, this came to mind, make sure that you're not moving too fast today, okay? Because if you move too fast, you're going to miss some details. Because remember, the blessing of clear foresight has number 40 with it. Four itself is moving slowly, moving methodically, thinking practically, okay? 40 is a whole like shift change, all right? So there is going to be some sort of shift within you this week, and it's telling you you're going to have the ability to like have all of this stuff happening, like coming in fast, but don't move too fast because you're going to miss some details. Got it? You're such a list maker? That's good. I'm not. My mom is, but I'm not. Just in time for car show season. Ooh, fun. Thank you, Gina. Okay, so let's look at tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the Empress. I don't think Jamie's on yet because she's our astrology girl. So the Empress is a major arcana for tomorrow. I don't know. Ooh, I just got this like shivery feeling. The Empress is the one who is creating, okay? She's ruled by Venus, and she's the one that like a seed is planted and she gets it to grow, okay? Because she goes through these phases, and these phases are part of her evolution. It's part of her ascension. So the Empress is like, you know what? I'm this divine feminine. I'm creating whatever it is that I want. So it's like, I got goosebumps. Today, it's all about movement, ideas. Tomorrow is all about receptivity. Let that grow. Let it marinate, okay? So whatever, like that's why I said, write this stuff down that you're thinking of because you need to let it marinate. It might not be something that you can use today, but it might be something you can use later on in the week or later on months down the road, okay? Because just because you have an idea come in does not mean that it has to be implemented right now. And saying, hey, be aware that this very well could be coming up for you and you're going to need this information later on. But the chess pieces have to be put in place in order for you to use it, okay? So she's that very motherly energy. So you might just be feeling like this energy of like, I want to take care of my home. I want to cook a nice meal. You know, that kind of lovey, ooey, gooey energy. But all in all, this is about letting these ideas marinate. letting them grow, letting them, like you see a plant, you plant a seed, you can't see what's going on underneath, but you're still nurturing it, right? You're watering it, you're giving it fertilizer, and it's growing underneath the surface, and then all of a sudden, here it comes. It blooms in the right time, okay? So, yeah, it looks like seeds are being planted this week. That's exciting. Let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday, we have another major arcana. We have Temperance, okay? So Temperance is all about being patient and taking your time with whatever it is that you want to do, because Temperance wants you to be balanced in all things. Now, when we say balanced, it doesn't mean you always have to be right here. You're always going to go like this with your energy. Masculine, feminine, whatever it is that you need. That is balancing things out, okay? In Temperance, you see there's the masculine and the feminine there, okay? It's all about everything in moderation. We've got to move nice and slow because we're moving with intention. This is very expansive energy. It is ruled by Sagittarius, okay? So this is very expansive energy, but we can only expand when we're in this nice flow. When we're taking our time and we're not moving too quickly, like I said. All this swift movement happening today, or you're feeling like this today, but the rest of the week is like slow down, because it's asking you to temper your speed, temper your emotions, okay? Everything is just ooey, gooey, flowy this week. I don't know how else to describe it. That's just the feeling that I have, okay? Also, on Wednesday, if you have like the opportunity to like go out to dinner or go out to have drinks or something like that, everything in moderation, okay? Watch your drinking, watch your eating, watch your substances, okay? Everything in moderation. So let's look at Thursday. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that, you guys. This is the best ace that you can get in the tarot, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is about opportunity. It's about this golden opportunity, this golden seed, this, like on Willy Wonka, got the golden ticket. And the ticket lets him go see behind the scenes of the chocolate factory, which then he gets to wind up owning, or however you want to say it, because he's there sincerely. He believes in what is happening. Does that make sense? So whatever this opportunity is, if it's heart-led, right? Because we have the Empress here. Because also, look, the Knight of Swords is all about truth, honor, and integrity. He's like the knight on the white horse, knight in shining armor type of energy. He's all about truth and integrity. So that's the way he moves. He charges head on because he is the defender of all things good, right? He wants things to change for the better. And then we have the Empress, which is led by Venus, and she's just that heart-led space. She's that nurturing energy. She really cares about what she's doing, okay? She cares about what is growing within her. And then Temperance is like, I want to expand this. I want to make this big. I want everybody to be able to benefit and learn off of this, okay? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is this major opportunity comes in because of this authentic energy that you're moving within. Make sense? I hope it does. I hope I'm not saying too much. Looks like I tripped and fell in here right in time. Yes. Domingo, don't lie. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not missing any comments. I'm glad all these new people are joining, so that's good, that's good. It's good to see you too. Let's look underneath the deck. Got another major arcana. Okay, I was going to share this with the healers because we have our own little group text and we share like spiritual happenings that happen to us throughout the day or week or whatever. Yesterday, I was out for maybe 30 minutes. And I'm telling you, the amount of license plates that I saw that were 11, 22, and 33 was insane. And I just happened to see them. I'm not looking for them. And then every time I look at the clock, it's something 22 or something 33 or 11:11 all the time, right? And that always happens right before a major shift. And right when we're going through a major shift, we start getting all these major arcana, don't we? To everybody that's been in these sessions more and more, like as we go along, we're seeing that. So the Hierophant here, the Hierophant is, he's the spiritual teacher. He is the one, like, he's very Taurus energy, okay? So he wants you to learn from this. He is connected to like corporations. He's connected to organizations. He is commitment, okay? But it's like a spiritual commitment, a higher commitment. So whatever it is that you're going through this week, it's about this higher commitment. That's why I was saying it has to be heart-led. It has to be something with integrity. It has to be something different than what you've been doing before. Like, because there's been a lot of fear around, you know, how you've been moving before, but now we're going through this shift where everybody wants more authenticity. Everybody just wants you to be you. Okay? A lot of shifts for sure. Good. Your ears are ringing? Uh-oh. Yeah, it's funny because I was thinking about that this morning, how I saw all the license plates and stuff like that, and I just laugh because it makes me chuckle. And then I happened to look at my phone right as I was thinking about that, and it was 7:33, and I just laugh. I'm like, of course it is. You know? So the Hierophant, like I said, he's the conduit of information. He's the one who likes to teach. He helps you make these commitments, right? He's the one that's like, are you ready? Are you ready to make this commitment? Because you think about like a preacher marrying two people. Are you ready for this commitment? Do you have what it takes for this commitment to this journey? Because like I told you, this Ace of Pentacles is the best ace to get in tarot. It is the one that lets you into this new experience. Okay? It is the golden opportunity. It is a proposal of sorts. Okay? So, let's get some oracle. Let's see, what did I miss? Everybody's seeing the repeating numbers? Yeah. This is almost clarity to do more with the death doula services. I think, you know what? I think that is such a beautiful career to get into, death doulas. I think it's amazing. They're appearing to you all the time. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. They're going crazy right now because that tells me that a shift is happening. That tells me that, okay, it's like little messages or signifiers like, hey, just know that the energy is shifting. We're just giving you a heads up. I'm like, okay, got it. And it always feels like shit's falling apart, right? And then boom, the shift happens and we're like, oh, okay, now I get it. So it's frustrating for a while, okay? So if you've been feeling frustrated for the past week or two or whatever, then that's because you're feeling that energy of the shift because you're so close to it that you're just like, I feel this and I'm so frustrated and I don't know what this energy is. And then it's like, boom, and you're like, oh. This one girl described it perfectly. Well, it was actually her friend that described it perfectly. She was explaining it on TikTok. And she was saying that her friend explained it to her as though, like, it's kind of this, sorry for the plane noise. It's kind of like the thing of, like, when you have to go to the bathroom, right? When you're on your way home and you got to pee really bad and you're doing fine. You're making it home. You're doing fine. But as soon as you get to that front door, you're like, oh shit, here it comes. And your body is just like preparing because it knows that it's fixing to go to the bathroom, right? And the closer you get to the toilet, the more your body is just like this. And that's because your body knows. It's the same thing. You're picking up on this energy. Is that a helicopter? I don't know what that was. I can't see it. All this noise. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, but do y'all understand what I'm saying? I know I'm put into people's lives at times of transition and change. What do you call them? You call it a light worker. Yeah. Everything fell apart for you for this weekend, but something is coming up. It is. Do you ever wake with a strong feeling about a question or situation? What do you do with it? You listen to it. You go with it. If it's speaking to you, if it's an answer to a question or a situation, then yeah, it just depends. I mean, there's so many different things. Glenn. That is hilarious. Okay, so let's get let's get an oracle right quick. Is it a good shift? Yeah, it is. But the thing is, it's all relative to what you're expecting, okay? Your reality is going to be different from everybody else's. So if you're expecting a negative shift, if you're in fear mode, then that's what you're going to experience, because you're automatically looking for all the wrong things to happen. And it's going to happen because it kicks into that energetic karmic flow, right? But also your reticular activated system. Your brain and your body are going to start moving in ways to create negativity. So we don't ever want to expect a negative shift. We always want to expect a positive shift, because everything, even if it is perceived as negative, it is actually falling apart because it's not meant for you. You're meant to go this way, okay? So everything is good. We just have to go with the flow, right? Kind of like Temperance is telling you, go with the flow. Good for you, Melanie. You should be busy working with your clients. That's good. Okay, see, look, we have deceit in reverse. Okay? This is telling you that the drama, I had this the other day when I was pulling for a client, and I was so excited to see this card in reverse, because it signifies that the drama and the BS, I've got goosebumps, is behind you. It's in the past, okay? Should you choose to leave it there, if you keep pulling it back in, then that's what you're going to get, okay? You're very welcome. So, deceit in reverse. We always want to see this in reverse, because it's like, okay, I've got clarity now. I see things for what they are, and I'm believing it once and for all. And I'm deciding to move forward. I'm deciding to take that information, accept it, see what I've learned from it, and leave the drama in the past, okay? So this is just telling you that all of that BS is in the past now, and you don't have to keep going through it. This week, it's going to be much better, okay? And I don't know, there's somebody really negative in this energy, because I just felt really strongly saying something like, I don't believe you. And I wanted to say, I don't give a flying fuck if you believe me or not, because this is true. I don't know. That was strong. It sounds crazy, but I don't know. Whoever is very skeptical in this chat or watching, shift your focus, shift your perception, because if you don't believe me, that's fine. You don't have to, but your negativity is going to create more negativity for you. I don't know who it is. I doubt they're in the chat, but they're watching. You were meant to hear this message? Good. Okay, so let's get some more. Okay. Well, all right then. Let me get that. I mean, I don't like to be that abrasive, but that was strong. Like, oh yeah, bullshit. I don't believe you. Okay, fine. Yeah, your energy does not lie. Like, I can feel it. Like, ooh, she on to you. And that doesn't normally happen. So this must be a new person that's in here or something. Normally this is like very positive and uplifting, but I felt that strong. I was like, and we were having like a telepathic type of thing. Like, I don't give a flying fuck if you don't believe me. That's what you needed to hear? Okay, good. Like I'm sweating right now. That's how much energy was happening. Let's see. Into the unknown. Look at that. Isn't that a song? On Frozen, Into the Unknown, or some Disney movie. Into the unknown. Okay? We have number 7. 7 is a very spiritual number. Okay? 7 wants to understand how the universe works, why things happen the way they do. They want to understand it on a spiritual level. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. You're going into, I've had like nonstop goosebumps. There is this push of like, let's fucking go, like come on. And so there's this push this week for you to really open up to what's going on up here. Like, what are you feeling? What are you sensing? Write it down, okay? Because you're going to need that in the near future, because that's how we get to this like backstage ticket, this backstage pass to understanding of all of the things. Because the Pentacles is about the physical, but it's also the 5 senses. So it could be that you are ramping up one of your senses this week. Okay? Very well. Your psychic senses. Okay? Because 7 is that psychic spiritual number. So we're going into something completely different. Something that is like a major shift. And that's why I'm saying we have this message coming through the Hierophant. The Hierophant's like, I've received this like download of information, and here it is laying out in the cards. I don't know, I feel very passionate this morning. It's interesting. Feeling lost and not in control. Okay, listen. Feeling lost, being lost is one of the best things that you can be. Okay? Because that's where endless opportunities are. That's where endless possibilities are. So what do they tell you if you're ever in the woods or something like that? What do they tell you if you get lost? Be still. Don't keep moving around, because if you're lost and you keep moving around, nobody can find you. And I heard this explained, but I cannot remember who explained this, and I thought it was amazing. They were like, that's what they teach you, so when you're feeling lost, be still. So it's like in the Bible, like I said, I'm not a Christian, but I think there's very valuable information in the Bible. So it says, be still and know. Right? So if you're still and you relax into it and you surrender into it, you're going to start getting all of this information, all of these downloads. Write them down. Okay? Because like I said, feeling lost means that you are open to opportunity. Okay? Don't see it as a bad thing. See it as you're getting an opportunity at a fresh new start. You're letting your opportunity find you. Okay? And don't think that just because you try something and it doesn't work out that you're a failure. It just means that wasn't you. Maybe you needed a small experience from that situation or that experience. You needed something from that experience to maybe help you in the right one. Okay? Because like, for instance, all growing up, I went through some shit, like major trauma, okay? And I used to think something was really wrong with me. But then I realized that all of that was preparing me to be able to help and to guide as my career, as my purpose, okay? So don't ever think that something is wrong with you if something doesn't work out. It's just you needed an experience, because it's going to come back into play later on in life, because you're going to be either help somebody through that, or you're going to understand you're not going to fall for it again. Okay? Let's see. I'm just checking the comments. The number on deceit is number 25, and so that's 7 as well. Lots of red this week. Yeah, red is about power. Let's see. Y'all are awesome. Yes, things are always working in your favor. Yes, yes, yes. Makes sense? Good, good, good. This is Moonstone. I had this made for me by an astrologer. She's from Tibet, and she made this for me, dependent on what my astrology is. Okay, so let's get some more cards. But like, yeah, y'all, I'm sweating. That's how strong this energy is this morning. And it makes a lot of sense because we have 3 major arcana. 3 is also a very spiritual number, right? You can consider it the Holy Trinity, mind, body, spirit, whatever it is that you want. It is the expression of creation. So you have 2 energies, create something, okay? Let's see. We have retrograde review. Look at that. Number 15. Okay. So we have the blessing of clear foresight, right? Well, how do we have clear foresight? Because we understand the things that have happened in the past. We get it now. The only way that you're going to have clear foresight is if you accept the things that have happened in the past and you learn from them. And that helps you to have that wisdom in order to move forward. Okay? So whenever we're reviewing something, we're seeing that all of the drama that we had in the past, we don't have to deal with anymore if we choose not to. But if you choose to continue to deal with drama, that's your own fault. Okay? I'm not trying to be rude, but it is true. Okay? You allow drama in your life. And I say this for myself too, because I used to do the same thing. Okay? I don't say anything that I have not experienced myself. I told y'all, I've been through a lot. And I had to learn a lot. Let's do this one since it flew out earlier. Your birthday is tomorrow? Oh, happy birthday. Your Pisces rising and moon. Wow. So you've got lots of psychic energy. Just make sure that you maintain that, because Pisces have a really, I don't want to say bad habit, but they are really susceptible to escapism. Okay. So just be aware that you have all this energy. So make sure that you take care of it. Make sure you ground your energy. Use it for good. I always tell my youngest, he's so strong. Like, he's an Aquarius, so he's like strong-minded. I'm like, please use your powers for good. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know this week? And with the retrograde review, the only reason why we look back at things is to understand and be able to shift, okay? It's not we look back to shame ourselves. We look back to get angry again. We review things of how we were moving, what we accepted, and how we want to change that from now on, okay? It's not about, let me look back and punish myself for the stupid decisions that I made. It's already done, okay? It's in the past. Let go of it, learn from it, and then move forward, okay? Just don't do it again. Look, we have Butterfly Garden, number 48. There's that 4 again, okay? So remember how we were planting the seeds, where we're letting something marinate. We're letting something grow and transform. So let me read this to you. I like this one. Okay, so Butterfly Garden, curiosity, discovery, small moments in life. A woman holds a blooming flower in her hand as she gazes towards the sky. On her head sits a butterfly, closely examining the purple petals. Enjoying the situation, the woman stands still and quietly soaks in her surroundings. She does not want to disturb the scene. In our daily life, there are so many possible moments that could be precious if we would just take the time to notice them. Be mindful of your surroundings and pay attention. Ask, why is that there? Then make connections. Small observations can lead to great discoveries. That's why I said, like, today, you're going to have this energy of like moving, right? But it's cautioning you, don't move too fast because you're bound to miss something, right? And that's why I feel like we have Temperance and the Empress and Temperance showing up saying, hey, slow down, be in the receptive energy this week, okay? Because here comes that opportunity on Thursday. Now, the opportunity could be somebody coming in to give you an opportunity. It could be that you're creating an opportunity. It could be that you get a raise, a promotion, you start your business, whatever this may be. It's going to be different for everybody. Like I said, it could be you get a ramping up of one of your senses, your psychic senses, okay? So just expect increase this week of good things. Let's see what else. Let's do this one. What is Sagittarius' lucky color? I do not know. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so I would imagine it's going to be something of the nature of red, orange, yellow, gold, something like that. But I do not know. That's something you can definitely look up. It's not blooming, it's wilting. That is your viewpoint. If you want to see it in a negative way, that's okay. Yes, be still and know. Let's see, what else do we need to know this week? Look, we have infinity. There's that magical number 8. So we already know we're infinite beings, right? If you don't know that, then welcome to the new life, okay? So we have infinity. And remember how I said it feels like that ooey gooey magical flow, that flowy energy. That's what this symbolizes, right? Because it's the infinity sign. Here we are. But it's also number 8. Number 8 is connected to that karmic energy, that flow. And that's what naturally brings you abundance. If you're always chasing abundance, then you're going to be chasing forever. Okay? So you are an infinite being. You are the creator of this karmic energy. Karma is not negative. Karma just is. Okay? Karma is simply energy. It goes out, comes back in. Goes out, comes back in. So you are choosing what's going to come back in because that's what you're putting out. If you're fear-based, you're going to get a lot of things to be afraid of. If you're in gratitude, you're going to get a lot of things to be grateful for. It's all on what you decide to put out into the universe, okay? So if you're thinking negatively, then you're going to get that negativity. That's all you're going to be able to see because you have kicked in that reticular activated system. I need to find more things to be negative about, okay? If you're in gratitude, you raise the vibration, you kick on those endorphins and everything. You're like, I want to find more things to be grateful about. And then you start receiving things. It's just an energetic thing, okay? So the energy is infinite. Like there is no boundaries. So one of the things I've been thinking about too is a lot of people, I think we've talked about this before, but a lot of people miss the fact that they haven't given themselves permission to be abundant or to be loved or to be healthy. Hey, Donovan. If you give yourself permission, then you're not expecting somebody else to give you permission. Does that make sense? So if you give yourself permission to be loved, if you give yourself permission to be healthy, if you give yourself permission to be abundant, you are opening up so many doors. Okay, so every morning you can open your arms wide, right? Like we talked about, you open your arms wide because it's opening that chakra. Open your arms wide and you say, I give myself permission today to be healthy, to be happy, to receive all that is for my highest good, to be abundant, whatever it is that you want to say. Make it positive, okay? I give myself permission to be loved or to love, whatever it is, okay? Whatever you feel you're lacking, give yourself permission to be in that energy. Because most of the time, it's not other people's permission that you're needing, it's your own. You never need anybody else's permission to be able to receive or to be loved or to be healthy. You need your own, okay? Is this a good year for Taurus? I mean, it's a good year for everybody. It just depends on what it is that you're wanting to achieve. Like we were just talking about this because I don't remember what somebody else said, but it's all on what your perception is of a good year. Like there are some astrologers and numerologists and whatnot that try to like make it negative, but there's a positive and negative vibration to everything. So like for instance, we're in an 8 collective year. Okay. So 2024 equals to 8. 8 is all about energy and abundance. Okay. It's about prosperity. It's about things finally coming to fruition as far as like your financial gain or whatever you've been putting out there. And then we get into 9. 9 really brings things to fruition next year and things are closing out, right? So anyways, today or this year and an 8 year, either you can have financial prosperity or you can have financial issues. It is up to you. Okay? So it's all in what you decide, how you move through the year, and are you planting those seeds of abundance? Are you giving generously? Are you showing gratitude? All of that. So I hope that answers your question. Let's do the Kipper. Your time is 17:17. Nice. The masterclass, I thought we agreed on Wednesday. Was I wrong? I'll have to go back and look. I thought it was, what's today? I don't know, Ann. I'll put it in the email. I'm telling y'all, I always say I'm going to remember this, but I don't. And I should have written it down. It's on my phone. It's Wednesday? Okay, I thought it was Wednesday. Okay, thank y'all. I'll verify and I'll put it in the email. Okay, so here we have the private pathway. Hey, it could be private pathway. Number 35. Okay, so remember, 3 is expression, it's communication. Yes, I do private readings. It's all linked in my profile. 3 is that expression, it's the communication, it's creativity. 5 is change. 5 is that pivot, like I want to create some change. You have to be mutable, right? Then we bring 3 and 5 together. What is that? 8. We were just talking about that, okay? Because this is number 18, 1 and 8. You initiate this energy. You decide. Your communication, whatever you express, decides the path that you go down. Okay? So if we're trying to go into the unknown here, look, they're blindfolded. Okay? They're blindfolded. They're not following their eyes or their mind. They're following their intuition. They're following that connection, that pull. Okay? Because that's what leads you into new experiences. Because your mind is going to keep you, your mind is your ego. It's going to keep you in the same experiences because it can predict that. Your mind is designed to be a tool, and one of the tools is to keep you safe. Well, the only way it knows to keep you safe is to keep you in the same situation because you can predict it, whether or not you're actually safe or not, right? That's why it keeps people in abusive relationships, because they don't know what's going to happen out there, but they know how to predict that situation there, okay? They know that if I do this or say this, pain is coming, right? And it's hard for us to understand, like, why do you stay? It's because their ego, their mind is keeping them there because that's all they know. And they can predict that. They don't know what's going to happen out there. It's different. It's unknown. Okay? And I didn't mean to get like deep or morbid, but a lot of people suffer from things like that. So your communication, your expression, whatever it is that you are creating here is creating or dictating the path that you go down. And that's putting you in that karmic energy. Okay? Bawling. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm sorry, Glenn. Let's do this one. Oh, sucker always does that. It suctions the air. Let me get a drink right quick. Okay, what else do we need to... We got a lot of cards this week. This is a lot of energy. And I told y'all, you know, like I feel this big shift, this big change. Well, the Hierophant is number 5. And that's what's lying underneath the deck, right? That's that major arcana. That 5 is a big change. So it's like, listen to it. Here it comes. Will you ever be happy? If you want to be happy, you will be happy. Look at that. I knew this card was going to come out. Redemption. That's why I picked this deck. I knew it was going to wind up coming out. See? Number 27. 2 is all about balance. Okay? Decisions, connections. 7 is that highly spiritual number again. Okay? I feel like, and I know I've been hearing this in the astrological readings as well, is there's a lot of shift in relationships. It's going to be friendships, love relationships, that kind of thing. It could be business partnerships. There's going to be a lot of shifts and changes in relationships. And this is about bringing you into balance, bringing you closer to the people that are on the similar path as you and away from the people that are choosing to stay on the negative side, okay? So we have redemption happening. This is you coming into your power. You pulling your power back in and you're like, I'm deciding what's going to happen from here on out, okay? I'm getting my power back. And then it's number 9 when we put it together. 9 is higher wisdom. 9 is things coming to fruition. You're like, I finally get it. I finally see it and understand it. And now I'm in control, okay? That's what happened to me. So it's extremely possible for it to happen to you. This is how my whole life did a complete 180. And I'm telling you, complete 180. So different, okay? And it's amazing. And you just naturally find yourself flowing with the energy of the stars, with the planets, with everything, okay? So let's get the money deck right quick before Instagram times me out. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Y'all are so kind. What is our money message for this week? If you missed the beginning of the reading, don't worry. I put it all up on YouTube, okay? The YouTube channel is connected to my TikTok bio, my Instagram bio, all the things. All right, let's see. What is our money message for the week? Nope, not yet. It has to cut clearly or cleanly. We have offering, okay? Remember how I said we have to be in the energy flow? So if you're wanting money, you've got to give money in gratitude. You can't be living in lack, right? So let's see. Number 1, there's 3 ways to resonate, okay? Number 1, the universe will meet all your needs, and that is true. It is true. If you don't believe that, then it's not going to work, okay? But if you do believe it, let me tell you, it is true, okay? I went from years ago barely having 2 nickels to rub together to now, I don't worry, okay? Number 2, consider having a money altar. So, put your tools to work. Put your candles to work. Put your crystals to work. Let them do the heavy lifting when it comes to bringing in prosperity, okay? Like I said, the more you chase money, the more it's going to run from you. But if you open yourself up and give yourself permission to receive, you're not chasing. You're just going, hey, I'm welcoming you to come in. You are welcome to come in here and I will treat you right. Money is just energy. It's just a tool. Okay? We have to respect all energy. So if you don't respect money, if you put it down, if you hate, people that are rich or people that sell things, then you're never going to be abundant. Sorry. It doesn't happen that way. If you expect things for free, you're never going to be abundant. If you expect things at a discount, you're not going to be abundant. Okay? I used to be that one. But I'm a single mom and blah, blah, blah. I've had life hard. And I was just giving myself every reason of why I should be poor. And it happened. I was poor. Okay? I shifted that. I shifted that perspective as far as I'm a single mom. I'm making shit happen. Everything is working out. And then all of a sudden it changed. Okay? So number 3, call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time. Okay? So use your tools. Use your candles. Use your crystals. Use the energy flow of your home. Use your heart space. Everything is a tool. What color candles for money? You can use green or white. White is like a universal candle. You can program it for anything. And when you have a candle, like I have this candle here, right? The candle's going. The intention for this candle is to protect the energy space and to allow these messages to be true, clear, and concise, all for the highest good from the highest good. Okay? It gets rid of any negative energy and it attracts positive energy. I have a candle over in the money space of my home, and it is programmed to bring in money easily and effortlessly at harm to none. Okay? Every time I blow out my candles, I say thank you. It's energy. Okay? We have to be in gratitude. So let's get one from our little sassy deck right quick. If you don't know, this one has an attitude, and I freaking love it. Yes, you can use any candle. I would be careful because color has energy. So dependent on the space, on what you're wanting the energy to be, you wouldn't want red if you want to calm down the energy. You wouldn't want black if you're wanting to have a calm space, because black is absorbent. Black is bringing in everything, okay? White is always going to be best. Calming colors if you want calm space. If you need help with communication, let's say you have to have a tough conversation with somebody, you can light a blue candle, okay, and have it in that space, and that way you're communicating clearly and through the heart space. All right, what is our message for this week? We have love. I told you, through the heart space. It says, get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. Told you all about the heart space this week. If y'all missed the beginning of the reading, you need to check out my YouTube, because I will post this to YouTube. Okay? I know it's backwards, but I still want y'all to be able to see it. But we were talking about there's a lot that has to do with the heart space. You should always be moving through the heart space, but this week in particular has a real big emphasis on that. Yellow is for your self-worth, your sense of your being. Orange would be for creativity. Yellow can also be just happiness. Okay, orange would be more so creativity and everything. Purple, spirituality, psychic energy. I already said blue, green, all of that. Okay? So, yeah. All you need is love. Go listen to that song after this. Okay? Because there is major energy happening this week, and this is exciting. I told y'all we are going through a shift. I can feel it, and I'm sure you can too. So, if you want more guidance, join us in the tribe. We have our tribe session, our monthly magical masterclass on Wednesday, where we go through all of the energy of the month. Anne is teaching us more about human design. There's all kinds of things that you can get into on my website, okay? I don't have time to go through it all because Instagram's about to go out in 9 seconds. So I hope you all have a wonderful week. If you need anything, the link is in my bio, okay? Mwah. I'll see you back here on Friday morning.